Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Cunning Action. I'm Kat, I'm gonna be the DM. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Cunning Action. Oh man, I can hear myself. I'm Kat, I'm gonna be the DM. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Cunning Action. Oh man, is that repeating?
Yep, there we go, now we're good. It'll be after the lake catches up.
Okay. Tell me when it's fixed.
We're good now.
Okay. Well, that's a good start. Oh, I heard it again.
Is it because one of us has the stream going in a tab on our computer?
Yeah, make sure you're...
Oh, wait a second. That might be me. Hey.
It is you, yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
you.
Okay. Fix it, guys. We're good. Anyway, first episode of Cunning Action. I'm Kat. I will be the DM for this group. We're playing in a world of our own creation. However, we're starting in the city of Kintala from the Ebonclad, setting by Dan Coleman. Would you all like to introduce yourselves as players first, real quick?
As players,
Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
I'm Anders. Hi.
I'm Lann. What's up?
Okay,
Before Steve. Oh nope, I already said it. Megalena. Hello.
I'm Steve playing Erston.
Steve.
Alright. So, this will be beginning as many Dungeons and Dragons stories do, in a tavern. However, it's not quite the typical tavern. For you see, our players are a member of Ebonclad, the guild that the setting is named for. Ebonclad is a guild of thieves and liars, con men, and all manner of other shady business practices. How they came here is their own story to tell and reveal as the game goes on. But now, they sit in a tavern owned by the guild, one of the many fronts of Kintala. And as the last patron leaves, the innkeeper locks the door, and our players' characters are left with their keeper, a man named... Oh wait, one moment, another issue. My PC is about to die. Actually, it's not my PC, it's my friend's PC who came over to sit on the stream. Real quick, say hi and everyone say thank you, because otherwise,
Yes.
computer sucks and things were not working. Thank you, Jordan.
Okay.
And everyone for being here and crashing.
We're off the floor, girl.
Alright, shut up. Alright, one moment, sorry about that. The keeper
Wait,
is
are
a
we live
man
again?
named... What?
Are we live again?
Alright. The keeper's name is Reese Kincaid. And he will now be going over your very first mission as teammates. You've been training together for the past 3 weeks, learning the ways of the guild, of the secret language specific to these thieves and cons that even others don't know. And now your time has come. So, as the sun sets, you are all gathered, and quiet has fallen as he finally speaks. So, you're the 4 that has been sent to me. And I'm sure that we will get along wonderfully. As long as you listen, as you work together, and you don't get caught. Now, there was a mark for Ebonclad that was stolen from us about a week back. Now, this isn't something we particularly would find too big of a deal. However, the man has gone underground and... Oh, one moment. Jordan, get out of the room. I can hear you laughing. Get out. Go to another room. You're messing up my stream. Go to another room. Door's open. Go to another room. I
Why?
can hear your laughter. You're laughing.
Still, of course I'm laughing.
Alright,
Because I'm watching something worth watching. Oh!
I'm taking it. Alright.
I'm
And
going.
yet another disruption. Leave. You can't see it, but I'm flipping them off. Alright, thank you. Thank you for your laptop. Alright. Sorry about that as well. Okay, you know what? You can shut up there and chat. Alright. Wait. Did volume go off again?
No, we're good. Keep going.
We're here.
Alright. Okay. So. A man by the name of... Shoot, I got thrown off. Alright. A man by the name of Dale had run off with our Mark's small fortune he came to the city with. And, well, we don't particularly like such slights to go what's the word? Unrepaid.
Oh, okay.
I believe this would be a good first task for you. No one has seen him, as we said, in a week. It's not usual for someone to go off the radar so fully from our operatives. So the task is find him by whatever means necessary, regain whatever is left of what he stole, and if he disappears, make sure that nobody can trace it back to the guild. Any questions?
What are these marks that you speak of?
That'd be my question.
Guild marks, this is out of character,
Oh.
are, like, I assume people know it because it was usually, like, thief speak and common in fiction, but it's basically when you put a mark on someone, when you're sent after someone, it's kind of like a target.
Right,
Oh,
so-
okay. So you're saying that, like, the guild was looking to, like, go after these people or these marks to earn
Oh.
some money, and he got there first.
Yes, basically there was a man that was carrying a large sum of money, and the guild had picked him out as a mark. Someone else got there first,
Gotcha.
took the money, went underground, and for the past week, nobody, not the guard, not Ebonclad, have been able to find him.
Okay.
I have
He
a
wasn't
question.
particularly strong, so he wouldn't be too dangerous, but as a first mission, he's sending you to find them.
What does he look like, and does he have any skills in disguise?
None that we know of. We didn't really get much on him. He's pretty plain looking. Short, brown hair. One of those guys that could walk by and everyone see him, but nobody really remembers his face when you go back to ask.
What
However,
race?
human. He was a human. He also has had 3 lackeys with him. There's a small gnome that's only known as Fingers for his ability to get into things he shouldn't and pickpockets. There's a half-orc named Big Kelvin, not particularly bright, but strong. And then there's a woman, is named Talora Grace, who is known to be a little more than the man they stole from. Also is probably staying at the Gravediggers League. The hall, they all gather.
What was the race of the woman?
She's also a human.
Will you spell her name out in chat or in our chat so that I can write it down?
I can do that. Alright. I'm sorry I did not get a chance to write this from my normal notes to the computer, because stuff happened. But it will work out, and there it is.
I was nowhere near.
So this target, you want him dead, or you just want him scared straight?
We don't particularly care.
Choices. Choices are
Yeah.
fun.
He's another slum rat. None of the guard would really care if he went missing. Nobody would really pay attention much. However, you decide to do it, just don't get caught in the act. After that, they'll make up what excuse they want to believe.
Sounds workable.
As I said, first mission should be relatively simple once you find him.
Where was he last
Once
seen?
we find him.
He was last seen running from the scene of the crime. I believe it was the west gate they were coming in from when he attacked the man who was named Fabian Three Sons. He's a foreigner. You can identify him by his braided blonde hair, not a style you'd normally see around these parts. Any other questions?
Kat, real quick, out of character. So you told us about Big Kelvin, who's a half orc, and then
Fingers, who's a gnome.
Yep.
And yes. And then the human woman,
what's her name?
Talora Grace.
Talora Grace. I put in Roll20 chat.
Let me chat. I might have missed it because I had to exit out and come back in. Let me see.
Hey, I've been having enough issues myself. I'm the main one tonight.
And who was
So,
the gnome? Is the gnome the guy that was stolen from?
no, he was one of the lackeys. The man that was stolen from is named Talbin, 3 sons. Talbin, 3 sons.
Okay. So there's a half-orc, a human, and a gnome.
Yes.
Or that's the associates, and then
Yes.
Dale is a human as well.
Those are Dale's lackeys. Okay.
Kincaid, this, 3 son, he's probably not going to be partial about helping us, is he? Since we were originally going to steal from him ourselves.
He doesn't know that, so I'm sure you could pose anything that might get his. It's not like we went up and told him we were going to steal from him.
Well,
And I wouldn't advise you do that either.
okay.
That's all I've got. I'm ready to go.
Same.
Alright then. If there's nothing else, I will leave you to it. I have some of my own things to tend to. And with that, I'll leave you to figure it out.
Okay.
But whatever you do, don't swipe any of it for yourselves. That would be a bad idea as well.
Never. Who wouldn't do that?
Of course
Wait.
not.
One last question. We might
Yes.
not be swiping any of this money for ourselves, but what are we getting out of this for doing your dirty work?
You'll get a cut at the end of the mission of whatever we deem you deserving of, depending on your performance. And anything you steal while on the job, you can keep.
Very well.
I can live with
Let's
that.
steal everything.
Right.
Sound like a plan, guys?
Yes.
Thought that was default plan.
And with that, he looks around, gives you all a nod,
I nod back.
rises
Bye.
from his feet, and walks out the door. And you are left to your own devices.
Well, should we start with the Talvin gentleman?
I suppose so. Should we pose as bounty hunters or someone else?
Will you braid my hair, Lorenatha?
Of course.
I'm serious.
Hey.
He might trust us more if we have hairstyles in common.
Also-
I'm not braiding my hair.
Real
I'll braid your
quick,
hair.
there are things you would know about some of the locations that I am going to go over real quick. Because being a bit flustered earlier with everything going on, I kind of forgot. Sorry about that as well. Anyway, the Grave Diggers League, or as some in Ebonclad like to joke, the Grave Filler League, is basically a guild of adventurers. So a lot of people there would be forming parties that go out. You know, the typical going to ruins, finding magic items, money, coming back. Bounty hunters, mercenaries, stuff like that. Just wanted to go over that because I forgot.
So we're walking into a den of mercenaries.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been in
If
worse
we decide to go
places.
there first.
True.
Sounds like a
Seems like a simple job. So excited to oblige.
I mean, we're looking for one man who supposedly disappeared. Doesn't really seem that simple.
Well, I have friends in
it's
low
just a big
places.
game of hide and seek.
Involving a city.
Love it.
Yeah.
Alright. So, do you have anything else? Anything you want to talk about amongst yourselves before
Is the
you
tavern
head out?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so Big Kelvin, the half-orc. Now, you said Kintala doesn't have a whole lot of diversity, yeah?
It does. It's just the very uncommon races are something that don't get seen as much living here, but they're not too common. It is mostly human dominated, but there are half orcs, there are tieflings, there are elves, the typical races, there's gnomes. That they all exist. Speaking of which, also, would you guys like to introduce your characters before we leave? Too. That's another thing.
Meg, you go first.
Brilliant. Lorenatha is a fully human, I think the only human here. She is she's just a human wizard. She is in her mid-20s. The only remarkable thing about her, really, is that she has red eyes, which is a little uncommon.
Yeah. I'm playing Stello Dunkel, a pale-skinned half-elf, somewhat handsome half-elvish face, and hidden further by generally a hood and some messy black hair. 2 blue eyes pierce this visage.
I'm Evan Lannon. I am a human, part 2 of Team Human. Sort of dirty blonde hair, undercut on one side, plain clothes, but a very flamboyantly patterned scarf. And I am visibly blind. Very milky blue, pale, pupilless eyes.
Alright, and I'm playing Erston Volkendorfer or something like that. I've already forgotten. Erston Flubentroper. I'm just a young gnome, just hit adulthood not too long ago. It looks like a chubby, kind of blonde kid, curly hair, and I am playing a druid.
Alright. So, any roleplay you guys want? If you would like to discuss any more plans, you can do it now. The barkeep has gone to a back room, minding his own business. He doesn't really care. You leave when you want. It's a guild house front, so.
I want to reach over the counter and snag a bottle of booze for the road.
Well, no one's there to see you.
Nice. I'm just gonna do that.
Everyone watching her.
Right.
Seeing him do that, I'm going to reach and get 2 glasses and just give her a nod like, we're going to need it.
I mean, I was gonna drink from the bottle, but cheers for her in her glass, and then take a chug.
You know, I don't think we're supposed to steal from places like this.
I
Either
don't
way.
think it counts as stealing. I mean,
We're members.
we're their employees, employee benefits,
True.
all that.
Yeah, you do get free drinks at guild bar.
I'm assuming there's a lot of dead
Good free
people.
drinks.
I was going to say, we don't get medical insurance, so that's the least we can have.
I mean, I always
I
get free
mean-
drinks. I'm just drinking water, so.
Heavy liquor is probably the closest we can get to medical insurance these days.
Exactly.
That's right, you guys don't have a cleric.
No. I'll be providing the tanking and the healing. It'll be great. So
Okay,
I'm gonna pull out a mushroom and start munching on that as I'm gonna start strolling my way out.
I follow.
Okay, so do we have a set plan? We going to interrogate this one person first? Any other connections we have? Or are we going to try to go see Gravesville League? See if this guy already has a bounty on him.
Also, real quick, if you're watching in the Discord and you have anything you want to say to us, can you do it in the Twitch chat? Because I'm seeing notifications popping up and I just want to make sure none of us miss it. Also, if anyone's asking for the link to the stream, it's in the social media tab. Alright. So.
Okay, well, as Stello actually asked about a plan, I spin on my heel turn and walk right back in. That's a good idea. We should have a plan.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll make a few of those.
I tend to fly by the seat of my pants, so
I usually fly with wings, but I mean, pants work too.
you have wings?
I
see
can.
them?
Well, not right now.
Like- Oh, I want to see them.
I gotta work my way up
Getting
to it.
back to the point,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, what
Thank
is
you.
our plan? We're just going to roam around and interrogate every gnome, half-orc, and human we find?
Yeah,
What-
sounds good.
No, Evan.
I-
I'd
no.
prefer
Let's
the
not go for
Graves Village.
humans. I know for a fact there aren't many other gnomes here, so I say we start with the easiest ones to find, and we go after fingers.
We could also go to the Gravesville League and ask about all 4 of them and see if anyone's seen anyone matching the descriptions, if they have a bounty, etc.
So you're saying start at the source?
Start at a big place that holds information.
If we are walking straight into a lion's den, though, we might need to be careful with our questioning. But I say, give it a try.
How big is the Gravesville League?
It's basically if you call yourself an adventurer and you want to join, you're allowed to join. So
Enough that
How-
people at the register probably won't know every single face and name.
no, and it's constantly fluctuating because there's a reason people joke about the name being the Grave Filler League instead of the Grave Digger.
They hire people who aren't that good and then they die.
More like they're reckless, just like running into dangerous situations
Honestly,
Oh,
we
that's
get
very pointed.
without like, the typical adventuring party usually that aren't filled with sneaky people.
I say we get one person who
There.
can disguise themselves somehow. I point at the one person who's constantly disguising herself,
That's a good
and
point.
we just watch you as you ask the right questions. They cannot know every single face or name, and if possible, you can probably just watch for someone leaving the building and take their form.
Very well. Is there anything in particular you're wanting me to ask? Just
About the 4
walk
people we're
into the
searching
bar and
for.
Say, I'm looking for Big Calvin.
All 4 of them.
Awesome. Who should I
Is
start
she-
with? Are we wanting to start with the person who's been robbed? Perhaps we should talk to him?
We could.
All right, then let's do that.
What time
I was
is
just
it,
going with
DM?
What?
What time is it? Is it like nighttime?
Yes, it's
Nighttime.
nighttime, but it's a place that probably won't close. By now, the tavern closed early
Okay.
because for the meeting, but that's probably still open. They'd be sitting around the hall, probably drinking, talking.
I
They-
don't know about you guys, but if I was recently robbed, I would not be wanting to talk to a group of armed strangers at this time of night. I say we do guild first.
And if we do the guild first, we have more information to pose as members of that guild.
Yep.
That is where the guild members hang out.
Our guild members or another guild?
Oh no, the
Grave
grave diggers.
We go there
Okay.
first.
I got kind of confused because you were.
Calling
Never
it
mind.
not a league. Yep. Sorry.
So we're planning on talking to the Gravediggers League people first, not the guy that was robbed.
I'm
Because
just
we
saying-
kind of want to pose as the gravediggers first for the guy who was robbed.
So we're just going there to kind of find out, like, how they work, or...
So wait, I thought Talvin was robbed. Not
At the
up-
West Gate.
Yeah, at the West Gate, and he's staying. So we think he's part of the Gravediggers League.
I don't
No,
think so.
the thing about the Gravediggers League, like, it was mentioned earlier, it kind of actually, from what your characters would know, and since you live in Tala, I would assume you would hear enough to know this. They have mercenaries, so if you're trying to get something back, where do you go? To the people you can pay to go after someone. And if the guards haven't been able to find them, your best bet would be a place full of adventurers who do stupid things for money.
That was my thought. If we do our jobs well as posing as one of these league members, we can possibly get information and maybe get this guy to pay us to get a little bit more information on this guy.
Another thing is, also, as was earlier said, they accept pretty much anyone who calls themselves adventurers, so it's pretty varied. There's all different races, all different backgrounds. It probably wouldn't be too hard to disguise yourselves. That's also another common bit of knowledge. They come from all over.
So why even disguise ourselves? Let's just go become part of this guild.
You were worried about asking certain questions. I gave you your answer.
No, pretending to be them, let's actually be them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if the
Let's
grave,
go fill out paperwork then.
yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
'Cause,
there's
I mean,
paperwork? No.
it's
I
not like Ebonclad wouldn't like to have insiders in the other guild.
They probably already do, but
Yeah,
it's
guild
not a
in-
bad idea.
Yeah.
Would that be an issue with the Ebonclad seniority if we were members of another guild?
I assume
No.
they have members above us can kick us out of that group if they wanted to.
Right, but I mean, if we don't want to step on our boss's toes, if we're not allowed to join another guild without being approved first, I mean, I'm asking that out of character.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Like, I thought you were.
Yeah, and then I don't know why we got.
I'm just
Okay.
sitting here drinking.
If
that
you
bottle.
ask something out of character, can you say, I'm asking this out
Oh yeah.
of character first, just so I know? Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
to match.
they wouldn't probably have issue with it. One of their things, again, shady businesses, infiltration, they probably do have quite a number already in there, especially considering how easy it is. Just,
Okay.
I'm an adventurer, I would like to join this.
Sure. Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, if you're doing it for the right reasons and not, like, something against the guild, they'd probably be okay with it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go become a grave digger, or have our graves dug, or.
Let's go fill some graves and paperwork.
If we have to dig actual graves, I'm just letting you know now I'm not good with a shovel.
Me either. I think I have one though.
Lorenatha is just gonna sigh and walk out of the tavern and start walking towards the
Or wait, and I'm gonna follow.
Oh,
Do we know the direction to this building?
I mean,
I do.
here
I'm
for a
from
few
here.
years.
Yes, it should be on the map. By the way, you are stationed in the dock district, which means you are also really close to the Gravediggers League, which is marked on the map
perfect.
as one of the major locations in Kantala.
Another reason why we should probably come here first, it's on the way to wherever we're going.
I'm all for.
However-
paths.
That's only one side. There's, of course, the entire other side of the city, which is actually bigger.
Right. Okay.
But, yeah, that's the closest location to you right now. You'd probably be about... If you'll let me... Ah, there we go. About here.
What's in that area?
Yeah, where you are right now.
Oh, okay.
Which would mean you're not that far away.
Well, I'll
Probably like a 5-10 minute walk.
I'll start
Okay.
running to catch up to the tall people.
Oh, have you guys left already?
I left. I followed
Yeah,
the rent.
I know those two said they were walking out.
Okay.
I was following Evan.
Wait for me.
Alright. So, you all leave the tavern. Streets aren't quite empty yet. Nobody really turns to look at you as you go through. A few minutes pass, and you see the sign of the Gravediggers League ahead of you. And it's a relatively impressive building, really big. Kind of, you know the Companions Hall in Skyrim?
Yes.
Kind of like that shape, but bigger.
Okay.
But,
That's eye catchy.
Yeah, hard to miss.
yeah.
That's nice.
I've heard it's really big.
That's what she said.
Or he.
Hell, I won't judge. Alright.
Are we there
Alright.
yet?
Inside,
Yes.
Thanks.
as you approach, you can already kind of hear talking, some shouts from inside. Not the quietest place, probably. So, you guys ready to go inside?
I'm gonna throw that door open.
I'm going to lock arms with Lorenatha. Can I escort you in? Or
Of
will you
course.
escort me in?
Yes, of course, dear.
I'll just trail in behind them.
Oh, I definitely want to go. I'll run ahead to go first. I want to make sure my entrance is grand.
Alright.
Just on hips, just stand there in that hero pose. All 3 feet of me.
Alright then. So you go in. It's louder on the inside than you thought. There's a brawl going on in the corner with a crowd gathering around, and at a nearby table, you notice a man with the hairstyle described standing out pretty easily from the others. He's relatively small size for a human.
I go over to
And
the brawl.
yeah. Okay. And there's other people around. Definitely a mismatched group.
I kind of like shove my way, shoulder my way through up to the front.
Alright. You jostle your way through.
I'm
By
gonna
the way.
follow.
Alright. When you get to the front, you see 2 men. One's a black dragonborn, and the other looks to be a half-elf that leans more to his human size. There's a stool shattered next to them, and people are screaming in the crowd, yelling different names. You hear one say the name Talus, and another one, others are screaming for the name Nail, which you assume is probably a nickname of some sort.
5 gold on the hot one.
Alright. They both look pretty beat up.
I have no idea what either of them look like, so
Yeah. But the human is pretty big. I mean, the half-elf is pretty big. A lot more muscle than normal half-elves. Kind of... You can't really see his face. He has his back to you. Long, blonde hair. The Dragonborn, he's a lot skinnier, but as you see them moving around, you can tell he's very fast. He's moving like from one spot to the next, kind of fainting in, going out again. Neither one seems to be getting too much of a lead on the other right now that you can see until... Can you guys who are watching... Is anybody watching the crowd, or are you all stuck on the two people fighting?
I'm guessing that I'm stuck on the two people fighting if I'm still escorting Evan.
I mean, you didn't have to come with me.
I'm in the back watching the crowd.
I'd probably be focused on the fight.
Yes, I'm on the
Alright.
fight.
Okay. Then can those focus on the fight roll me a perception check with disadvantage?
Yes.
Would I have disadvantage? Just asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Perception from those of us looking at the fight?
Yes.
Oh, what a shame.
Oof. Yes.
Ouch.
First roll of the game. Ugh.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage, so it's only an 11.
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry.
Yeah. And I got a net 1.
I roll again. There we go. Oh. Tens.
Oh wait, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That took me a really long time to remember, guys. Whoa.
There's a setting. I
There
can
is.
show you guys after that if you don't know about it.
It's already for me.
Alright. So, suddenly, you see the Dragonborn who's been kind of weaving out if you tumble and trip. And that broken chair or stool or wherever I say in the had somehow ended up right in front of his legs. As he falls, the other man leaps on him, holding him to the ground, with his arm behind his back, screaming in his face, until the Dragonborn kind of pounds on the floor and forfeit.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't mess around here.
I like this place.
Guessing the crowd just goes wild.
Wow. The crowd, definitely, you hear some people kind of booing, some, yeah, kind of like really pumped up. Like, you see some people passing coin to each other, but eventually, as some people go and help the guy up, it kind of dissipates as everyone goes back to their tables and drink and talking amongst themselves.
Well, that was fun.
That was
Who are we
a
supposed
good
to
start.
talk to?
We never got his name, did we? Like who the boss is here.
Nope.
We just walked in, so no.
I'm gonna look for somebody like probably the most wealthy looking or like the most battle scarred.
Alright, can you guys roll me another perception?
Yes.
All of us this time, or
If you're looking around the crowd.
that's
or-
what I've been doing.
Yeah, but for that specific thing.
How was that? That's it's
Normal roll?
Yeah.
yeah. So it'd be an 11 for me.
14 for me.
Alright.
I am not looking around the crowd.
Okay.
I'm looking at this fight now.
Alright. So, Stello, you do notice a few individuals that look a bit, I guess, more experienced than some of the rest, judging by the amount of scars. There's a woman in close to the fight, where the fight was still. Long black hair kind of tied behind her head, the sides of her head shaved. She stands about 7 foot. She's human, from what you can tell. Kind of just surveying the scene, kicks a shard of the broken stool, kind of muttering to herself. There's a few other individuals Goliath man and another dragonborn, a copper one that seems a lot older, from what you can tell with dragonborns, than some others in the crowd.
Okay, so there's a human over there, really tall, and a dragonborn over there. Those are the two that seem bigger than everyone else. Want to go ask them for paperwork, or ask them where we can find it, or are we waiting for more bar fights?
I mean, I'd be happy to wait for more bar fights, but I'm pretty sure we're getting paid to ask them for paperwork.
Also, I'm sure you'd prefer a bar even more.
Yeah, I would. Very much so.
We just left the bar.
We could go back to the bar.
Let's do that after the mission.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whichever one looks the scariest, that's the one I say we go for.
Are we all going, or like just one person going?
I'm down with
What's our
putting us in as a group.
strategy?
Yeah,
Group?
let's go together. We're a group, yeah.
Okay. Team something. We need a team name. Let's go. I'm gonna start walking in some direction. I don't know if it's the right direction. I'm just going to start walking.
Is Lorenatha still attached to Evan?
Yes, I will guide you in the right direction.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay, I will follow them.
Alright. Where is it you're heading again?
Scary guy. So I'm assuming the Dragonborn. Probably more scary than the human.
Okay. Also, is there something wrong with my audio?
It's just your internet connection. You mutes every randomly.
Yeah.
That's-
The stuttering doesn't help.
It's more the music that we can hear that's stuttering than you talking. At least for me.
Yeah, there's nothing to be done about it. It's just your connection.
I would use my headphones, but for some reason they're
Oh,
not
that's-
working. I can't
It's
figure it
not
out.
the mic. It's your internet.
Well, I thought they said the music was also causing issues.
It's not causing the issues. That's just
Oh.
what's making me notice it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
We're good. I mean, we're getting what you're saying. That's what matters.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're
It's-
looking for... Yeah, I'm choosing to go towards whoever the most scary person is out of the ones that Stella pointed out.
Alright. Personally, I would think that would probably be Goliath.
That
Or
makes sense to a gnome.
Big boy. Let's go to
the
big boy.
woman who is still
woman.
7 foot and very, very muscled.
Big
Let's
woman.
go then.
Big woman.
Alright.
We're going after the big woman?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
It's a
maybe
giant
you're going after
woman!
the big woman.
All I wanna do is see
I would make a joke, but Lann wouldn't get it yet.
Hmm.
I don't believe if I know what episode of role he's on. Alright. Alright, so you're going to the woman?
Uh-huh.
Yes, yeah.
Alright. She's wandered a little bit away, but you can still pick her out. As you walk towards her, she kind of catches the movement in the corner of her eye and turns as she notices you towards her. Can I help you?
Well, I sure hope so. We're looking to join this delightful group of people.
Well, you'll need to talk to a man named Stord. He's away for the night, but I know him personally. I could possibly leave a message. There'd be a little bit of paperwork involved, not much, as long as you, when she looks over kind of skeptically, are sure you'd be up for that.
Well, I'm up for quite a bit. I mean, I think I could manage to leave a message.
We're sure you can, buddy.
Hey, just because I look like I'm 6 doesn't mean I'm actually 6.
Yes, we're pretty much certain.
Alright. Anything else you need?
Do you know
Can you
someone
stop?
named Three Son?
Yeah, that's the guy over on that bench over there. He's been coming for a while now. Apparently somebody stole his stuff.
Oh, that's terrible.
Nobody's been able to help him yet, so he keeps
Oh,
trying to
that
find
poor
new
man.
people. Yeah.
So sad.
Wait, who's Three Son?
The guy who was robbed.
Oh.
So, are you guys the next one looking to try and help him out?
Yeah,
Guess so.
absolutely. We love helping people with their troubles.
We hate it, but we keep getting hired to do it by other people. So
We love it.
No, it's more of
I
a
love
love
it.
thing. No, love, hate, love, tolerable.
Do you love it? Do you love helping people?
I like the money.
Well, I'm in it for the money. That's what I love, not the helping. The money.
Anyways, as my companions are attempting to say, do you have any details for us? How can we help you?
Well, there's not much if you're asking about the guild. It's not that formal. You sign up, you get together, talk to each other, and then go out and kill things.
Where do we sign?
With the big man tomorrow when he gets back.
If we sign up, can we choose who we work with? Could I go do
Yes.
things with you?
You choose your own. People from their groups usually come up with team names, stick with them until one of them dies, and get a new member.
I'll
It's
leave
that
a new name
simple.
too.
You
can
have any
reuse the
thoughts
name.
for that in mind?
You could just use the same name over and over again and just pretend that you haven't had a team that's already died before.
Yeah, I'm sure if you have the stories they could tell.
Super Squad 1, Super Squad 2.
7.
Yeah. I mean, though, if you're hiring someone and they're like, we're Super Squad 7, you probably think, these guys are not that good. If it's the 7th time.
I mean, one of their members have lived.
That's true.
She actually smiles a bit at that conversation. Well, most people don't change their name when they die, so I don't think most people will be able to tell. Although that's an interesting name, and if you'd like to do it, go.
What about it, guys? You want to be the Super Squad?
Super
Number
Squad
7?
7? Squad 7? SS7?
Maybe when we finally see the paperwork.
And we'll sleep on it.
Well, that is such a good yes, Erston. We'll sleep on it.
It's a very good name, Lorenatha.
Yep, we'll get to. We will talk about it later.
Where's
Besides-
Threeson? Let's go talk to Threeson.
Might as well, if he's here.
Yeah, he's sitting right over there.
Yep, let's go.
Well, dear. Yeah, he's right
We go over to Threeson.
Alright. Do you announce?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you announce your approach? Shit.
Like,
What?
say
Yeah,
hello.
you're repeating yourself badly, but yeah, we'll say
What?
hello.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Hi there, Mr. Threeson. We're Super Squad 7. We're here to help you with your robbery.
Dear God, we're McDonald's.
Okay, do you actually say that,
I
or
do actually say that, yes. That was fully in character.
he kind of starts and looks over? Oh. Hello? Super Squad 7?
Oh God in heaven. Hello. That's not our name.
Yet.
Okay. You said something about helping me? Are you with another group? Did the guards tell you about it? What?
Yeah, you've kind of been here a lot, so there's a lot of people talking about you as a potential job.
Yeah.
That's,
You're
I mean, I'm
you're a
happy.
popular boy.
Fair enough. You said you'd like to help. I could use help.
That's what we're here for.
He gives you a look over, kind of like what the woman did earlier. Are you a part of this guild, or is
More or less.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
we will be, yeah.
We're
so? Do you
Initiates.
have experience in these kind of jobs? By chance?
Actually,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yes.
Huh.
That's how we got pointed out towards this building, actually.
All right. All right. Well, regardless, I guess I could use the help I could get. Table's free. Sit down. Do you want anything to drink?
Yes.
Okay. He waves someone over. Can I get some drinks for my friends here?
Hard stuff.
What would you all like?
Water, please. Or milk. I like milk if you have that.
Okay.
I'm good, thanks.
The hard stuff. Like the good, expensive, hard stuff. Our new friend is paying.
Well, I guess it makes up for the two that aren't getting alcohol.
Yeah. That's why we formed a group. That reason alone.
And the last member of your friends? Is something wrong with voice?
No.
I just saw a notification.
No, you're good.
Okay, who's the person who hasn't ordered?
Oh, no.
Alright, then just one.
I mean, I drink enough for the whole group, so.
This
We
is-
believe you, Evan. We've seen it.
Alright, so I guess you are I guess though I don't know besides your very impressive possible group name. Would you like to tell me your name so I don't have to address you as by chance?
Oh yeah, I'm Erston. Flugenthorper. You can just call me Mr. Flugenthorpe, though.
I think I'll go with Erston, if you don't mind. Alright. That's one of you.
I'm Charles. Nice to meet you.
Alright. Charles.
Yup, Charles.
You can just call
Um,
me Stall.
Stahl.
Stall.
Stahl. Alright, Stahl. And the last member of your party.
You can call me Lena.
Lena. Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
Mhm.
So, how much have you already situation and how much do I need to tell you?
We
You
know
got
you got
attacked on the west gate, I believe.
Yes.
How many individuals and what do they look like?
There was one, a man. I didn't really get too good of a look at him. He ran up, gave me a mean left hook. I fell and he was off. But I
Punched you?
did hear witness saying that she saw a woman following him. Long black hair, raggedly cut, probably a someone from the slums hidden away, helping to lose money. They didn't see anyone else.
Okay, so one person came in, clocked you in, another person chased after them?
Yeah. Well, I can tell.
Okay. Don't know about what we'll get back, but at the very least we should be able to try and get you some information.
Which way did they run?
Towards the other end of the city.
So, like,
East.
east?
Yeah, probably close to some area. That'd be a good place for him to hide out. Looks. The guards don't really like going there. They don't really care much about what happens. So, they looked, they say, probably not very well, but if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably where they were going.
How much did they take?
Small fortune. I had everything on me that I owned.
But, like, number ballpark. 500?
Thousands of gold worth.
Thousands. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
Of gold
maybe
worth?
not thousands of thousands, maybe about 3,000-ish, give or take.
Okay, when you said worth, do you mean they stole a coin pouch with that much in it, or they stole things worth that much?
There was coins, gems.
Okay, they must have clocked you really hard.
Yeah, did you have a good shiner the next day? Was like in
Yeah.
the eye, or
Back of the head, you can still feel the bump.
I'm gonna feel the bump.
No.
Like, put my hand on the head.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a goose egg back here.
Because, like, Seth.
I need you to left dying.
Okay, it's right there. Yeah. Can you repeat that, please?
I touched his head and I felt the goose egg, and I was not super gentle about it.
Oh, okay. Personal space. Thank
What's
you.
that?
Why did you ask us to touch us then?
I didn't ask to touch. I said you
You
could.
can feel this.
Not as in you can reach over and touch my head. As in, if you were to, it could still be felt.
You need to be clearer, sir, because I misunderstood.
Okay. Well, don't do it again. Thank you. Anyway, that's... I don't know too much about them. There's probably... If they're from the slums, there's always people who know what's going on.
Why were you traveling with your entire fortune?
Well, let's say I made a mistake with someone and had to leave where I was. And I was going to catch a boat here, and now I missed it. Because, as you said, I got clocked out, and now my money's gone.
Well, there's a few issues for you then.
Mm.
Is this person looking to kill you? And if
Probably.
so, you might not want to stick around this area then.
Probably not. It's more of a reputation and not really advantageous to stay with that kind of talk going around.
Where were you trying to catch a boat to? Where were you going? Didn't matter.
Not really.
And you can always volunteer to work on a boat and they'll take you.
Yeah, but I was hoping to get my money back first. Guards
if
seem
for
to have
some-
given up.
Unforeseen reason, we all die horribly and you don't get your money back. That's option number 2.
We're
Okay,
already
well.
helping you.
Life advice from a bunch of strangers in a guild.
Anyway,
You what?
okay, so we might not be able to get all your money back considering these are the slums, possibly. They probably stashed it away in numerous places that they won't even fucking remember because they're too fucking drunk when they got you. But we might be able to get information on who specifically clocked the fuck out of you. Will you be willing to pay for that?
I would be willing to pay probably 100 gold of what to your group. I have to have the rest.
Understandable.
So we didn't
Course.
take all your gold. You still have some gold.
No, if you get it back,
Oh,
We
100
get a
from what?
cut.
but yes. But if you don't complete the mission, usually you don't get paid anyway, so.
I just smile and say, understood. I think
And
that's all we need.
but if you manage to get the guy who stole it, I do have enough to pay you half that.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I missed the last part of that deal.
If we get it all back, he'll give us half.
Wow. And
No, not
Oh,
half.
did I get that wrong too?
Yeah, half of the original payment, which was gonna be 100 gold to split among the group.
when do we?
Okay.
What's the half part then?
We're not giving this guy back his money, so
Yeah.
I mean, he's not seeing that
I
money
suppose, yeah.
whether we fail or succeed. So.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay, I just smile and play, like, do we need anything else? I look at everyone else.
I'm gonna
I
knock my.
down my cup of liquor because I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah, I'll finish my milk and wipe my little milk mustache off. Let's go.
I get up and start
Well-
walking out the door.
Okay then. Good luck!
Oh, I'm still sitting in front of him.
Wait, I thought you said you were walking.
I was
No,
walking out the
yeah.
door. You've confused me and Steve.
Yes.
Okay.
The gnome is still sitting there.
Your friend's not one to wait around, is he?
No. He's very impatient. Tall people, you're always in a rush.
Well, nothing else you need?
Oh. We'll have to find you. Are you just gonna stay here?
Come here every night, usually.
Okay.
At this point, sometimes I'm at the Hall of the Gilded Ring. That's where originally I was gonna come. I have some friends there, but I've been hoping to find some people to help, so I've been trying to come here as well. So try one of those places. Probably gonna find me.
That works for me.
And if we don't return, you should probably start working on a boat and get yourself out
Noted.
before you get yourself killed.
All right.
There's a reason we're called Supergroup 7.
Yup.
No.
Maybe one day I'll find out exactly what you mean by that, but
Yeah, there's
I have a feeling today is not the day.
We mean nothing by it. It's okay. Completely ignore it. Forget it forever.
All right, then I'll do that.
Bye!
Bye.
Good luck again, and hopefully your friend didn't run off too far.
I'm still waiting at the door for everyone else to decide to just stand at the table.
I thought you said you left.
Yeah, I left out the door. I'm still waiting outside of it for everyone else.
All right. Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I leave and walk out the door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're all understood that this guy's probably gonna die tonight, right?
Tonight? Maybe
Oh,
we
he'll-
should.
I mean,
find
the
his-
guy's probably been here for how many days, and he's apparently have someone looking to kill him.
Yeah, he's not gonna last much longer.
Also, that deal was shit.
Yes.
Hey, you
He's
get
rich.
3,000, we'll give you 100.
Why would we bring it back to him?
Right?
He's not very smart, clearly.
No.
He would have already been on the boat if he knew what was good for him.
I gave him advice. Maybe he'll take it.
You don't know somebody's looking to kill him.
That's what he implied.
Yeah, nobody runs with that kind of money and they're not in trouble.
Either way.
Alright.
So we've got the slums and...
Well,
What was the description for Miss Grace?
I have long black hair, oddly cut, but that's all I've got.
Okay, so that was consistent in both reports?
Roughly cut.
What is it cut?
Roughly.
Oh,
Kind of not neat.
I mean, we don't know for sure that that was Miss Grace, but we can assume.
Yeah. So assuming that both the reports matched, it's probably her.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're probably hiding somewhere in the slums, go figure.
right?
It's a needle in a haystack sort of
To
mission.
be fair, we cut down the area of search between the entire city to 4 blocks.
Are the slums that small, out of character?
It's a bit bigger than that. It's also really cramped.
Sure.
And not so not very big houses, so there'd be more places to search there than in other areas, technically.
Now here's where the difficult part comes in. How are we searching? Who is
Let's
very
see,
good
we
at searching slums?
Search for people rather than coin, because people are easier to find than things you can hide.
It comes
Yeah.
back to my first thought. We should go after one of the easy ones, the orc or the other gnome.
It's a good idea now that we have an area to look for.
I was already
If
going to
you're
look
a
in the
gnome,
slums.
we should go for the gnome.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Go ahead. Mr. Gnome, you are leading this time because you are a gnome.
Oh, you don't want me to lead.
You have been typecast.
Yep.
congratulations.
Okay, guys, heads up, we're gonna take a break in about 10 minutes. And then we will get back. So,
Okay.
You don't have to worry about calling it out on the stream, by the way.
Yeah.
alright.
Ooh, are we taking our potty break now?
I mean,
10
we
minutes.
can. This would be a good stopping place.
Or
We can
no.
do it now.
Yes.
DM's
Yes.
call.
Alright, we'll be back in 5 minutes stream.
Run, Meg, run!
She's gone.
Neuter.
And we are back. Hi, guys. So, first off, a bit of news. We're gonna end a bit early tonight because I have to give the computer my friend so kindly loaned me back so he can go home because he has work tomorrow. As do I. But he lives further away, so he can't just crash after. I mean, sounds like a personal problem, but anyway. But when we left off, I hope everyone remembers they just talked to Mr. Three Sons over in the Gravedigger's lead, planning to join tomorrow morning, and are now off to either search the slums or find one of the people that were told to be with their target. Which one was it you guys were going for first? I don't remember.
We're gonna try
that.
to find
That's
Fingers, the gnome.
okay. Yeah. So now, is there any other things you want to get out of the way real quick?
Mm-mm.
No?
Let's just do it.
Short stack, lead the way.
I will see if I can think of a bar that I would normally drink at that's
In the
more
slums.
catered towards gnomes or shorter people.
Got a gnome alienage.
There wouldn't be one really in your area.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure I have
But-
some place that I can
Yeah.
drink at.
There's one kind of close to the All Rise, a small area where a lot of gnomes sit together,
Okay.
called the Hooded Sheep.
Okay.
Hooded sheep.
Yeah, I mean,
Bah.
tavern names are weird. What's better, the winking skeever from Skyrim or any of the other names?
I was
Tavern
a
names are
fan
just
of
two things.
what was it? The slutty something.
The
Slutty
slaughtered
knots.
ox.
The slutty ox.
It was slaughtered.
Well,
Oh,
anyway,
God, is that going to be this universe's lusty Argonian?
Should we go to the hooded sheep?
That's where we're headed now.
yeah.
Although, actually, on the way out of character, I'm gonna see if I can send like a signal to any of like my childhood gangs that might be in the area, or my children gangs,
All right.
and see if they can meet me. Like I want them to meet me at the Hooded Sheep.
And then be denied at the door.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what check this would be to see if you can spot anyone, because I'm assuming you're not going out to strictly search. You're just keeping your eyes open.
Oh, like I
Might
would
be
leave a
just
sign in certain places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that I could say, hey, we're gonna get together and go do a job. So I'm gonna leave one of those signs, and I'll do like a kind of like a thieves' cant almost. Point
How
them
long
to
are
the
you
sheep.
planning to wait?
I'm gonna get probably. How late is it now at night?
It's probably about midnight.
So should we go till morning, to the group?
You have contacts. I'm fine with waiting the night.
I mean, slums are dangerous day and night, so
Right.
I don't think
Okay,
it
so
matters.
you go do that on your own. We'll all go hang out at the bar
I like that plan.
with
I am-
free
I
drinks.
am fond of that plan.
I can live with that.
We'll save you some water.
Because splitting a party is always a great idea.
Of course.
It's not splitting the party, it's just leaving you behind.
Yeah. I mean, this is your home.
I'm not quite sure if you know what the word splitting means. So, well, if I don't have all of you slowing me down, yeah, I'll just go find some of my contacts and see if I can get the word out. And
Yeah, you're probably
I'll just
much
be-
better and less sight stealing than all of us together.
So I'm guessing gnomes are too short for me to use disguise self on myself to make myself appear like a gnome.
It's only
Yes.
a foot up or down.
Okay, then never mind. Yeah, go on your own. Good
I'm
luck.
3'6", so if you can get that small.
Good luck, Erston. We believe in you.
I'm a really tall gnome.
A really cold gnome?
Tall.
Okay, I don't know why I heard cold. I was like, that's kind of random, but
I can
The
warm
average
you up,
gnome is-
don't worry.
The average gnome is just about 3 feet, and I've got 6 inches on your average gnome. But I'm also very fat. So, yep, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I guess I'll just spend the night trying to talk to, like, my little groups of children. Either see if anyone's spotted any of these 4 people, or if they do, to get word back to me. And I'll just check in, or I'll say find me at the Gravediggers League.
just so you know, they don't have beds at the Gravediggers League.
Yeah, we're going back to the free drink place.
Oh yeah, or wherever the
I just assumed because you said you were waiting tomorrow, you were also gonna find like a tavern, or I mean, not a tavern, a inn to stay at.
I live in this city. I'm not gonna spend money on a bed.
Same.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
we
would-
have a
That's
free
cool.
table, we can sleep at a table.
Yeah, that's true. Duh.
I would crawl
It
into
was very frugal.
a rat's
I'm
nest
so
or
used
something.
to like running games where people
Where-
don't live in the area.
This
Right.
is
So
weird in
used
that
to that.
sense. We're all locals.
Yeah. So I assume I would have a house or somewhere I
Yeah.
sleep, like probably in an alley or like trash can or something.
I'm a gnome. I live in a trash can.
Trash can in an alley.
Yeah, it's where I mean the rats. I get them. I talk to them, and they all come keep me warm. It's spectacular.
Oh god, you're a Gravity Falls gnome.
Hey, it's not my fault that the rats are my friends.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Ebonclad Inn and wait for.
Yeah, so I'll meet you guys back at the
Erston.
Ebonclad.
Bar. I don't know if it's an inn or not, but either way, we've got a free table and free drinks.
It's both.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, I'm sure they give us.
Fuck
places
yeah,
to
then.
sleep.
Although they don't really get many patrons.
All the better.
Right?
Like, as in that stay the night. They're kind of mostly geared towards just hanging out and drinking. And they're kind of far away from a lot of the other inns. So the people that do stay there are typically ones that just want to get away from more people. But
Let's go there.
Yep. I'll
Sounds
see you
like
guys
a great
there.
idea. Okay, see you later. Stay safe.
Or don't. We'll get paid more if you die, so.
I mean,
You'll
yeah.
get paid.
I mean,
Alright,
every
fuck,
day.
Ebonclad.
Pulling Evan away. Good luck. Good luck, Erston.
Bye.
Work hard and believe in yourself.
Or
I'm
just
not
work
wrong,
hard.
Lorenatha. If he
Oh.
dies, our cut will be bigger.
Nope. Evan, just shh. Yep. Let's go get a drink.
yes. Lessons from D&D.
Lessons from life.
Remember, kids,
Also,
Smart
People
greed.
get paid more.
It's self-preservation and being smart.
while I'm
Oh, being Slytherin.
because I assume I have a little downtime in between, like finding the groups of kids.
Yeah.
While I'm waiting, I'm actually gonna see if I can concoct like a little potion to. It makes your bowels run a little more freely.
You'd have to have a place to
Okay.
do that. Are you going, like...
Poop potion.
Well, because I live in the area.
Well, yeah,
So
wait,
wouldn't I have like
Potion
an
of chili.
alchemy
probably.
set? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would just go work on that while I'm waiting.
Alright. I forgot what check that was. I should know because...
Herbalism.
Herbalism kit.
Yeah, but I forgot what, like, the role
Oh, it's just I roll herbalism.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Roll 20.
It would be Cat's choice what modifier you would add
Yeah.
to that other than proficiency.
would it be like intelligence, wisdom? Did we lose her?
No, she's just staring at us blankly.
Oh god.
Wait, I thought you were asking somebody else. Sorry.
No, I'm asking
Nope,
you.
your
what-
name is Cat.
Sorry.
What modifier? What ability modifier would I use? Like intelligence, wisdom, dexterity.
Does anyone else know? Because I've never played.
Intelligence, since you're trying to go off of presumably either a recipe or you're just trying to make something new out of ingredients you already know.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember from Critical Role because not mixes stuff all the time, but I've never
Right.
played someone
I'm
who's
pretty
used
sure
it, and I haven't had a player that's used it. So
What would you use for cooking, Cat?
intelligence.
There you go.
Yeah,
I would
that
All
works
right.
for me. There.
Good roll.
Right?
That's a good one. All
I'm really
right.
proud.
I would say with a 22, yeah, you find some stuff in your supplies that you carry around, your alchemy supplies.
Sure.
No trouble at all. You've done this. You've done it before so many times.
Oh yeah.
Poop potion.
Spells
It's
so
a
many times.
great way to get somebody distracted, okay?
Right? Yeah.
Put that in your inventory.
Oh, I definitely.
You have no problem. You got a vial of it ready.
I'm gonna put,
Vial of pooping potion.
I was gonna put
Yeah.
powerful.
Whatever you would
laxative.
like to name that.
Potion.
How many doses should I say I have? Roll like
Maybe-
a D4 or something.
3?
3.
I-
Okay.
I'm gonna throw out a random number, maybe 3.
Works for me.
Alright. As for the rest of you, you guys are just chilling at not the Gravediggers League, back at the tavern. As you walk up, you notice it's back open again. There's some people in there now, some guards that are off duty, that are playing cards in the corner. There's people at the bar eating and drinking and talking. One guy who's clearly drunk is singing actually pretty well
I'm
over in
going
the
to
corner.
Walk
Some
over
people
to
are
him,
clapping.
take out my vial, and I'm going to accompany him.
Alright.
Provide like background music to go with his singing.
Alright, roll me performance.
Okay. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Roll performance.
Alright.
One thing I'm good at too.
Wow.
So you walk in, you see this guy drunkenly singing. You're like, hey, you know what? I want to do that too.
I can drunkenly make music.
However, it seems you drank a bit much back at the Gravedigger.
Everywhere.
Only one who drank and asking specifically for the strongest thing they had, strongest, most expensive thing. And you're not quite fully drunk, but it's enough where that plus not the best eyesight. You can usually see like it blurs, but you missed a cat. They happened to be walking across your path. Fall over,
Oh!
and the resounding thud makes the entire tavern turn towards you.
I meant to do that. And then I'm gonna do a little like roll back and then push up and like try to land on my feet like a little acrobat break dancer move
Oh, it's gonna end so
to try to
poorly.
recover from that moment of humiliation.
I would say it just happens because that's your thing, but no. Just to see how this goes, roll me the acrobatics.
Okay.
Let's hope you got this.
Not one.
Right? Please.
Acrobat.
Okay.
Damn it, Lann.
Put that down in your expertise or proficiency.
All right. You succeed. And not only that, you actually managed to do like a front flip too.
Yeah.
Everyone cheers.
Not a musician, guys. That's not really my thing. This is
All right.
We've got
So-
a blind bard who isn't a musician.
no,
Dude.
not at all. I mean, I have an instrument.
Where'd the cat go?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't see it because you were falling towards the floor, but everybody else, as soon as that
I
happened,
wasn't.
jumped and like rushed up the stairs at the side, jumped across a table, almost knocked over some guy's ale, and just darted up the stairs to the second floor.
You've made an enemy today. Powerful one.
Lorenatha is going to shake her head at Evan's antics and just tell Stello, look, I'll meet you guys back here in the morning whenever Erston comes back with what he's found. I'm going to bed. I can't. She's just gonna turn and go home.
I'll make sure Evan drinks responsibly. Lying off my ass.
Just gonna give you a wave over the shoulder and go home.
Not gonna happen.
Alright.
I will probably pass out at a table at some point. That's my plan for the evening.
Alright. So, for the sake of speeding this up, I'm gonna say, unless there's anything specific you guys are looking to do besides drink,
That's all I
That
really
it?
want to do.
Yeah, I'll probably
What?
sleep a few hours.
yeah. So,
Just refill my flask of water in me, and then I go to bed in an actual bed.
alright. That all happens. Thankfully, there was no more tripping. You didn't see that cat again all night. It was gone. You did not see it. It was avoiding you.
Totally familiar of an archmage. You've made a powerful enemy.
Okay, be careful what you say.
You shouldn't have had me as a player then.
No, there's a trope among DMs.
I know it, trust me.
Good ideas.
Speak it into existence.
And I'm so tempted right now, but no. Anyway, morning comes. Do you all stay there or you go back to your houses and such?
I pass out asleep at a table.
Nobody's gonna wake you up.
I'd take a free bed. No point in leaving it after midnight.
Alright.
I went back home, but I will make my way back to the guild hall in the morning.
I'm just gonna curl up
Okay.
under my rat blanket out in an alley somewhere.
Okay. So wherever it is, you all are sleeping, whether in an alley or passed out drunk at a table or at home or actually in bed. You all wake up in the morning and it's a new day. The birds are singing outside. There's somebody yelling downstairs or practically right in your ear for Evan. Probably what wakes you up first.
Ah!
Pounding headache only
Shut-
being worse.
Shut up!
Anyway, new day.
5 more minutes.
How are you all going to start off?
I'm gonna
Stretch.
see Anders being miserable, and I'm gonna go get him a little hair of the dog, and put that down on the table and sit down.
You are a goddess. I love you.
Oh dear.
And then just kind of close my eyes and just sit there until everyone tells me we're leaving.
I'll come downstairs having been woken up by noise. Oh, hey, you're alive. He totally drank responsibly, I'll have you know.
Uh-huh. I trust you, Stello. You always tell me the truth.
Absolutely. I'm glad you know me so well.
Uh-huh.
So when
we
short
heard from
stack
Erston
coming in?
this morning?
What? Two people talked at the same time. I couldn't hear.
Have we heard from Erston this morning? Have either of you seen him? Did you see him last night?
Nope.
I saw him.
After you passed out?
Yeah, no, he was right here. I could see him plain as day.
Of course you could, dear.
Just so you know, I'm looking forward to more drunk Evan.
Got a lot to look forward to.
Was he even gonna meet us here? Or was he gonna meet us at the guild hall? Not the guild, the grave diggers, fucking, the bounty hunter place.
We can tell the barkeep to send him that way, and we can go there ourselves. Fill the paperwork ahead in advance.
This is true.
Are we really signing up to be
Killers?
adventurers?
No, dear. Mercenaries who get paid to kill things.
I already have 2 jobs. I don't really want a third.
It is a fair
Just,
point.
Like, lie and say we are a part of that guild, and then if we ever need to not be a part of that guild, hey, we're not actually a part of that guild.
That was the first plan.
Sure, dear. Whatever you like.
I mean,
As long as they don't have like a patch or a stamp or a...
How much they get beat in their own quarters? I doubt it. That's the patch in their skin.
All right, so then
should-
we're waiting here.
I thought we were supposed to go there. I don't know. I was really drunk last night. I don't know what I know.
I don't know either. Stello,
Okay.
dear, I'm gonna leave the planning to you.
Okay, fuck it. Hey, barkeep,
Yes.
toss him a silver. Hey, if a gnome who looks very much like a child, probably followed by other
child.
people.
He's
Yeah.
fat child.
Yeah, you know him. If he comes here looking for us, point him towards the Gravesville League. Oh, sorry, Gravesdigger. I smile and then, okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. I leave, and I pull my scarf off my neck, and I like put it on my head so I don't have to see the direct sunlight.
Poor Evan.
Right. Even when you have bad vision.
Even blindness cannot stop the hangover.
All right. So you guys are headed back to the Grave Diggers League, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Go there, walk in. It's a lot more empty in the morning than it is at night. You see the same woman kind of at a table that you saw last night, but what's his name? I forgot his name.
By the way, Lena, are you in a different disguise again?
Yeah.
God.
Can you guys write down the names you told them for me?
Oh fuck! We gave him fake names. I don't remember.
Well, that's
what
gonna
my
be
fake
the
name
best
was.
part. You don't remember your own fake names.
I was gonna say I legitimately remember mine because Lann just used it.
I know Charles over there, or Charlie,
Oh, Charles.
and I'm
yeah.
Stahl. And Lena, and the guy who gave his real name.
But he's not here, so.
I died.
So 2 people died. Yeah, we're Super Screw number 8. We'll call it Windows 8 because we're gonna die real fast.
Ridiculous.
All right. Yeah, Faven, you don't see him there just yet.
Is the big woman here? Did you just
Yes.
say that?
Yes.
I'm gonna go over to her table. I'm going to sit in a chair very close to her and go, "Will you hold me?"
How can you tell that the big... Oh,
Large.
can you hear her heartbeat?
She's large. Large form. Goliath. Go to the big form. Hopefully it's her.
She wasn't a Goliath. The Goliath
Oh.
was another person.
Well, I go to the big form.
Poor
It's
blind
her.
boy.
And she kind of backs away like, are you drunk
Would
in
you
the morning
if I was?
already?
Should
What
we help him?
Looks up to see the rest of you.
Yes, I'm gonna walk over and sort of drag Evan just a little further away and say, "So sorry. He's harmless."
It's fine. I suppose you're here for the paperwork.
Yep. We lost 2 new members. We're gonna have to change the name to 8. Sorry.
No.
All right.
Actually, if we could just hold off on that paper. We had something come up last night, and we need to sort of deal with that first before we devote our time to your fantastic guild. But we are looking for a little bit of information for this new job of ours. If you know anything.
What?
Oh, right. New girl, you weren't here yesterday. Oh.
Like, we talked to the dude, the guy, I don't know his name, but we learned some new names, and you might know some of these people. Just a little short guy, fingers. Do you know him?
Gnome.
Might hang out. Gnome, he's a gnome. Any ideas?
Yes, actually.
Really?
He
Yeah, it did.
You know what he
He's-
might be?
someone that actually used to come around a lot. There's a bar close by. He's been seen taking alcohol and stuff from there, wheeling it back towards the southern side of the city. Don't really know much about him.
What about pretty lady, black hair, something Grace?
Can't say I
Laura
do.
Grace.
No.
No.
Okay. And I think we have 2 more that might be suspects. Half orc named Big Calvin. I just roll my eyes.
No, never heard that name either.
Dale.
That's the
You
fellow
know a
that.
Dale?
That was the
Pretty common
guy
name.
that. Are you looking for the dude that Three Sons guy had steal
Well,
from
yesterday
him?
we were
or-
looking for Three Sun, so yes. Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I've never seen him until. Well, I haven't.
What was
Okay.
the name of the bar that the fingers would go to? One nearby.
We never. I don't
what?
think we actually ever heard the name of it.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Hooded Sheep.
Yeah. It's actually not. It's a relatively good one. The silver chalice there. I don't have names.
Okay, well, if you don't have any information, we'll just wait around for another person. And want to go wait outside, everyone? Or anyone else have any more questions?
Are you single?
And we're leaving.
Poor Evan.
Okay then.
Okay, let's go wait outside so that she doesn't see our supposedly dead friend.
Yeah, why did we kill him?
Because he might actually be dead since we haven't seen him.
Okay.
Alright, speaking of,
Hmm.
what is our gnome friend doing right now? Cutting back.
I'm just waiting, putzing around with the alchemy, probably harvesting a few mushrooms and what things I've been growing.
Alright, where are you waiting?
Oh, I'd be out near my home area.
Waiting on dim
Like, I assume I would have
kids.
claimed, like, an alley for my own, and I keep people out. I've trained rats to, like, just bite people that come in, unless it's a child.
Alright.
Or any other creatures I can get there.
Okay. And you're waiting for the
One of my
members.
children.
Yeah. Alright. There were two that came.
Okay.
A boy and a girl. Both human. They're both kind of dark skinned, curly hair. They're siblings. You've known them for about a year-ish. They've walked up the street, turned in the alley you're at, kind of peeked in.
What are their names?
I'm thinking.
Sure.
I'm on the spot here. Kana and Kyle.
Oh, and Kyle. Okay.
Somebody write that down for me.
Oh, I'm already on it. These are my gang members. Of course I'm gonna keep notes on them.
You, small child.
Right? Oh, Kana, Kyle, how nice to see you.
We saw the marks.
All of them?
No, the one that was... I don't know where you put all the marks out of character, so...
Oh, I would have described all of, like, the whole group, so if they saw any of them.
Alright. We saw one near the bridge. Because
Okay.
you passed the bridge, I'm just gonna say there's one there.
The one, because there's that bridge right by the harbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well... Yeah, sure. Okay. But, we heard that, or we saw the mark, and thought we might be able to help. Is something going on? Maybe?
It's just, working a big job, trying to get some extra money for us.
You cut out.
Oh, just working a job, trying to get some extra money.
Their eyes light up at the word money.
So keep the word out. Anybody that sees any of these four, just leave the message flag here, and I'll come back, check in every now and then. And then I'll dig in my pouch and I'll throw them some little candies.
You're the dude in the back alley giving candy. Amazing.
Well, that would be food normally, but I don't have any.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Who the hell said candy is not food?
Well, have you ever, candy versus, sustainable food?
It's cool I haven't been eating enough candy.
No. No.
So you're asking your child army if they've seen a gnome around recently?
Yeah, well, these specific 4 people.
Yeah. Okay, all 4 of them. Good deal.
Yes, yep.
I want a child army. Not Evan.
I think we all do.
Just
Inside.
I'm a teacher. I have one.
Right?
Exactly.
Living the life.
Yes. Smelly teenage army. It's amazing.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's a teenage army. Oh no.
I have a toddler army that's not much better.
Yeah, but one knows better than the other one.
One poops in their pants and makes you change it. The other one, if they do that, you can just send them home and tell them to grow up.
It's
Right.
true.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to end a bit earlier. The friend that lent me this has to go home a bit sooner than we thought he would, and I'm very sorry about that. But this might be the end of episode 1. We didn't get as far as I thought we would, but we came up with some interesting moments, and I really meant it when I said I'd look forward to more Drunk Evan. This is entertaining.
You're gonna get a lot of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not
But
always drunk. Sometimes he's
this
hungover.
is probably gonna be the cutoff, and next week they will all meet up.
Not next week because
I mean-
bi-weekly.
Yep. 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, we are doing this bi-weekly. Next week is going to be the Codium Loops group, who
Or
he will introduce. And then the week after, we're gonna come back and finish this. Hopefully we'll finish it next week. And then,
nah, we'll get distracted by a shiny thing in the alley.
Mhm.
you know what? That's a very real possibility. And by then, thank you, by the way, to Derek who offered this. I should have my own computer and not the laptop that today we found out absolutely sucked and was the cause of all my problems, and actually not my own errors. Yay! I'm so happy when I found that out. Mostly, yeah. Lann's correcting me in chat. Thanks. But we will be back. And now Meg's going along with him. Thank you.
I'm not saying anything. I am very grateful to my kind DM, so she does
Right.
not drop a rock on my head.
Yeah, big
Thank
handy
you,
cast.
Jordan.
Anyone else hear that sucking sound?
But hopefully the next time I also won't have as many issues up front. And since the first game's over with, I should be a bit more collected. Gotta say, first stream, it was fun, but very nerve-wracking.
True. I'm glad that it's
Yeah.
over.
Hey,
Ouch.
Now everything will
Right.
feel more natural next time. You know what?
yeah.
You know
It's
what I
fine.
mean.
We know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hate us
Feel
all.
more comfortable.
Also, tonight, I forgot to announce this at the beginning, we are doing a special thing that every donation given, we are sending half of it to the charity Rainbow Railroad, which helps LGBT people escape from countries with high danger for them, and were involved with the gay concentration camps in Russia. And I think it was 2016. They're based in Canada. They've done a lot. They don't get much funding compared to a lot of other groups. And tonight is the last night of Pride Month. Even if you just want to drop $1, there's a link to the PayPal on the Twitch page. And, any other donations we're gonna put towards the stream, towards mapping, towards maybe getting new equipment for other people who may need it.
Cough cat, cough cat.
I actually got a lot of stuff. And also shout out for the people who have already given donations. I have the community to thank for my web camera and for my expensive mic that was $120, and I need to get to work. I wasn't even able to use it this time, and I'm so sad. Also, all the amazing other people who have stuck with us for 3 entire months, which I am so surprised about. I never would have expected that. Honestly, there's been so many people that have helped out, and I am so happy for that. And I want to thank all of you. And if anyone else would like to say some closing thoughts, I'm about to cry. So, getting a little emotional.
Thanks for
Also-
tuning in.
Also, thank you to Dan Coleman for making this book. And I've actually talked to him. He couldn't make it tonight. He was actually going to watch, but he's out of town. And he's going to watch a rerun on YouTube when we edit it and put it up next week.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Well, good
he
thing
might
I didn't
watch
make an
again.
ass
Who
of myself.
knows?
who is that?
Don't worry, he won't
He's
watch
the
the second
creator.
episode.
Of
Yeah.
this right here,
Lann.
Dan Coleman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. But
That's nerve.
anyway, it's been fun. I'm sorry I ended early and sorry about some of the beginning problems. But, you know, it was fun. It was a bit rough in places, but it's our first ever stream that we've done besides like the tryout streams, which it wasn't as big, I guess. But anyway, I'm looking forward to next time. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Thanks to the community, and thank you to the players. And
You did great.
Yes, thank you, Kat.
Thank you, Jordan,
For
for
the
lending
game.
Kat your laptop.
Right.
Yes.
yeah,
And sorry for her continuously bad-mouthing you every single time she takes a break.
he deserves it. He does.
Awful. Okay, everyone. I have nothing to say. You, anyone here?
Yep.
Bye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye. Okay.